yoga, Num Sasanam. Now, some advice on yoga. Let's go. Welcome and thank you for joining. It's lovely to see you on this beautiful sunny day. I just called for some yin yoga. It's Sunday today, live. But whether you watch this any day is good for yin yoga. Yin yoga, very quickly, very briefly, is a beautiful practice where you stay in your asana, your posture, for a longer duration. So you're staying in it for maybe 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes. We're going to go for 2 minutes today on most of our asanas. And so it's a beautiful space to also go inwards and to sit with the sensations, to drop into a meditation where you scan the body, where you send life force through the body. There's a lot of silence in this practice. So if you're watching, if you come across this video and you just see this girl lying in an asana for 2 minutes, so it's not going to be very captivating. That's okay. But if you do stay with it, or if you watch this at a later time, it's an absolute beautiful practice. And I look forward to sharing it with you. So I've got my little stopwatch here. We're going to just begin. You can find a comfortable seat. Maybe you can sit like I am in hero pose if that's not accessible, or if that doesn't feel right today. Then you can sit in easy pose and just soften your gaze as we begin to drop in, as we begin to find our heart space. And then from here, setting your intention, moving with grace, moving with kindness, and also just sitting as the observer. Our first asana is going to be child's pose. So it's a very chilled, oh gosh, the tortoise might come and like do stuff. Let's see what happens. It's a very relaxed yoga practice as well. I bet you she's going to come over here. Let's see what happens. We'll just play with it. Oh, she's on her way. Lengthen, inhale. And then exhale as you drop your forehead to the mat. And we're going to stay here for 2 minutes. So I have my clock here. And then in the time that you find yourself in this position of surrender, maybe just begin to lengthen your breath. Allow the breath to expand the body, softening with your exhale. Staying present with each breath, notice how the body feels when you expand and fill it with life force energy. Notice what happens when you let go and soften with each exhale. If the mind wanders away from this moment, just acknowledge the awareness of that wonder when you do, the wonder wall. And in that acknowledgement, sitting in acceptance and love with grace, and then just returning to your breath. Just making the choice. She's on her way. She's on her way. She might bump over my very amazing equipment. There might be some interference on the mic. Oh, save my soul. She's on her way. I didn't think she would be up so early. Oh, she looked real mean and she's going right for my tripod stand. Inhale coming up. Oh, no, she's coming right for me. And then exhale, sigh the breath out. So that's our first asana. Just sitting for a moment. Hi, girl. Just sitting for a moment. Hi, my girl. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. In this wide-legged hero pose, lengthen through your spine. Welcome and thank you for joining. Hi, girl. She really just wants a cuddle, you know. A little kopskrap. A kopskrop. Oh, I want to do some yoga, yeah? So what we're going to do is just go with the flow. Let's do yin and yang. So while Jakobina is here for a little scratch, we're going to come onto all fours. I don't know if you can see her tootsies from there, but yeah, she really likes this. Hey girl, if you make a pee-pee on my yoga mat, we're going to have to talk about life. She's proper plonked down. I don't even know if you can see her. Girl, what are we going to do? All right, let's see if we can get into Malasana from here. So maybe we actually sit in our squat. Oh, you proper going to pips on my yoga mat, aren't you? Girl, if you make a pee-pee on my mat. Ay, toch, Jakobina. Girl, come over here. Come over here. Come over here, I'll give you the best scratch of your life. So at the moment, I'm actually out of the shot. Listen, if you're still hanging around, all two of you, or is that 8? Yeah, apologies for this. Let's drop into Malasana, which is the yogi squat. I'm just going to move it. Give me a seckie. Girl, what's up with you? Come over here. Ready? Ready? Lift. Oh, goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. I'm just like, she pippies. So you either come into Malasana or easy pose. Girl's going to go for Malasana. All right. Here we go. And then we can time it and sit here for 2 minutes. Yeah, welcome to the wild yoga. Let's check this out quickly. Stop, reset, start. Okay, 2 minutes. Let's go. So just seeing if you can lengthen through your spine and then soften your pelvis down to the floor. Maybe pushing out through the elbows, lengthening, reaching your crown nice and tall. We've already been here for 20 seconds. So maybe soften your gaze. Notice how the body feels. Oh, girl. And breathing. I'm breathing. Where you going, girl? What's cracking? Listen, she's never tried to hug my ankles, but her beak looks extremely sharp. All right, this is probably the most fun yoga class I've ever gone live for. I thought I was taking a chance when I set up here, and I didn't see you anywhere. And I thought, no, she's not going to come out until later. And yeah, she is. I should have done it next to the pool. Pool's a little uneven. Oh, she's making funny noises. Listen, hopefully you're still in Malasana. I know I moved, but we're still there for another 30 seconds. So just staying with your breath, notice going inwards. I know I'm a little bit not inwards yet, but she is my spirit animal as well. They all are. We're all connected to these beautiful beings, you know. They are also an expression of creation. Just taking a little tortoise form. You also breathe. You have emotions. She's so hilarious. She's such a cute little thing. But she definitely thrives off the energy of the collective, you know, as all animals do, and plants, all feeling this denseness. So we actually here now for 2 minutes 20. So let's go for another 40 seconds in Masana. Maybe just, even though yin, you're not supposed to move, we can scrap that idea from the start and obviously flow with the go and say we're now just doing some intuitive movement again. So we're almost there. Maybe just you feel some stories in the ankles. Just sitting with that, send the breath there, lengthen again. Continue with some yoga. Okay, good. We are on your inhale, pushing your tailbone up to the sky, straighten your legs. Oh, thanks for the assistance, girl. And then sigh it out as you fold forward. Get nice and deep in this forward fold. Actually, the forward fold is actually the only standing asana for yin yoga. So while we're here, let's go for 2 minutes. So as you find yourself in this forward fold, just notice where your weight is. Notice if it's evenly distributed through the feet, or maybe notice if you bring the weight forward into the toes, what happens there. Try and let your head hang, let it be heavy, and try and stay inwards. You all don't have the morning tortoise in your backyard, so peace be with you. Notice if you lift your tailbone a little bit more to the sky, what happens. Lengthen your breath. Allow your hands to maybe just fall to the floor. And if you need a slight bend or a big bend, that's okay. You also can have straight legs and use a block or a bolster to find your floor and to find your rest. So just staying here for 40 more seconds, finding your breath. Long inhales, long exhales. Notice what the body does and how it feels, especially in the parts that have been opened now, that are being stretched, that's on the edge. The edge is this beautiful space where we can grow and let go, where there's space to move into the nothingness, the silence, where we have free will, where we have choice. And when we feel that in our bodies, we can remember that in our mind and our soul spirit complexities. Okay, we've done a very good job here now. So bending your knees wherever you are. On your inhale, slowly roll up vertebra for vertebra. Keep that navel drawn to the spine. Roll your shoulders back. Deep breath in, reach the crown to the sky, and then sigh it out. Finding Tadasana, mountain pose. Just put my little stopwatch here. You see, I have extreme technically advanced equipment. Elsarie, yeah, see, check, the girl's coming again. Jacobina. Okay, I have a plan. Just stay on your mat in Tadasana, mountain pose, while we relocate. This is the most level part of the pool. So staying, maybe close your eyes for this bit. Will soften your gaze. And remember who you are with each breath. Feeling into all that is. And as you find yourself, I might need to come a little bit low here because we're going back onto the ground. There we go. I might just move Joni as well. As you find yourself in mountain pose, feel how the body feels. Pump, pump, pump. Notice your breath. And then we're going to make our way down to the floor. And we're going to do that. Just leave a like if you're still here. All right, literally one person left. I mean, I would have also have left. Maybe not. Anyway, subscribe if you are new here. As you can see, you never know what you're going to get. She's on her way now. Boomby, come here. Come here, girl. Come, James. Come. All right, from Malasana, we're going to go back onto our shins. This time, knees are together, feet are wide apart, so your bum is sitting on the floor. And we're going to stay here for 2 minutes. Oh, now my clock can just literally stay there. So if you need to find some assistance with the pillow here, that's fine. Just try and lengthen through your spine, soften your gaze again. So for anyone who's just joining, this is a intuitive yoga class. We're dabbling with yin yoga this morning, so we're staying in our terrible class. Now I've lost signal as well because I had to move the tripod for said tortoise. Oh gosh, I mean, I'd say I'm embarrassed, but I'm not. Life is life. No, 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 no. Now I am. All right. Wherever we are, we've been a minute and a half. Okay, I did find signal again. Oh my goodness. You're very brave staying for so long. Thank you. Okay, still trying to stay in this position. I really feel it here in the ankle, so I just want to drop in and find my breath for a moment. Just honoring this moment, honoring the fun and the joy that we can make out of each moment. And of course, whatever we think, however we feel on the inside is ultimately what we will experience on our external, whether we are aware of it or not. Oh, good. Sure, coming out of that asana now. I just have to also consider the slight angle here on where I'm sitting. So I'm going to just also go with the flow on that. We're going to come into a wide-legged seated position. So get the legs out as wide as you can. I know this angle isn't the best, but we're actually just going for it. All right. At the end of the day, if it's a terrible yoga class, I'm sure it's somewhat entertaining. Right, lengthen through the core, reach the crown, nice and tall. Plus there's beautiful gems in here. Draw your navel to your spine, lengthen, inhale, and then exhale, hinge from the hips, coming forward as far as you can, reaching for the toes, lengthen and keep that spine nice and straight. So even if you can't go down anymore, rather keep it straight than rounding to try and find the floor. So honoring where you are, reaching the chest forward. Maybe notice your hips and externally rotate them, pointing the knees to the outside. Goodness me, and breathing, yeah. I need my little flocky. Oh, Boombi, and now you're like killing bees. I'm just going to move this away a little bit. Imagine it didn't drop in there. And then I think we're going to get a better angle here. There we go. See? Hey! So we're finding our wide-legged straddle. Hopefully you're already in it because you were following where we were. I've got my little stopwatch. So let's go for 2 minutes. Dropping into stillness, dropping into the body. Just noticing how it feels. You can also use your breath in this practice of yin to move through and past an edge or dissipate it, however you want to look at it. Just being aware of it every time you round through that spine, keeping that length, reaching the chin forward, See, finding a bit of space there. And then moving into the space gently. Creating softness and stillness with your breath. Long inhales, long exhales. Oh my gosh, is that my battery now saying it's low? Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, this is our last posture, and then we're getting out of here and we're doing a shavasana. What's going on, phone? Oh my gosh. Brilliant. This is brilliant. Anyway, if you are new here, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. Yeah, we're just here to save lives and change the world, you know. Each one of us living from our heart space, living in kindness, living in love, living in acceptance and curiosity, imagination and creation. And just remembering who we are, not the I, the story, the name, but the I am, the infinite in finite experiences. Okay, inhale coming up. And sigh the breath out. What can I say? Let's do shavasana. Oh my goodness. Get your bikini on, the sun's out. Let's have a shavasana. Thank you for joining. Thank you for just watching. Thank you for you. And all my love, as always. Namaste. Sometimes I say namaste. Oh, this has been hilarious. I can't wait to rewatch it. Yeah, share if you want. And leave a comment. Okay.